All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today we're unpacking a really thought-provoking philosophy. Neonlayayo Seming Chanron, Life Chenyuan, Fonder, She Feng. This text takes something so familiar to all of us, how we literally spend our time on Earth, and just completely flips it on its head. It forces us to take a hard look in the mirror and question the whole point of our daily routines.
And Shufeng, well, he doesn't exactly ease us into this, right? He confronts us right out of the gate with one simple, piercing question. Are you spending your life surviving, or are you actually living?
Section 1. Survival or living? Section 2. The survivor's endless rush. So, according to the text, a survivor is someone who is entirely laser-focused on maximizing material wealth and satisfying physiological needs. It's basically living purely just to stay alive. The survivor is caught in this perpetual cycle, managing the basics of eating, clothing, finding shelter, and just navigating that inevitable biological cycle of birth, aging, sickness, and death. There's really no higher philosophical pursuit here. It's purely biological maintenance.
It's like this continuous, never-ending loop. You study continuously, you work endlessly, you rush about, you make money just to acquire more things, expand your sphere of influence, and then, well, you wake up and do the whole shebang all over again.
Now, this philosophy actually challenges behaviors that our society usually praises. For instance, even those who sacrifice absolutely everything, toiling endlessly for their kids and descendants, are classified neutrally here as mere survivors. Because, according to Shufeng, that action is still rooted in biological continuation and material expansion, so it falls squarely into the survival category.
Moving on to Section 3, the liver's spiritual pursuit.
So what does living actually look like in this framework? Well, it means ascending past those basic biological and material needs. Instead of maxing out your physical wealth, the so-called liver's entire focus is on maximizing spiritual and mental wealth. It's really about realizing ultimate ideals, genuinely enjoying life, and obtaining true happiness and freedom.
To get to this state, the philosophy outlines some very specific, honestly pretty countercultural behaviors. True livers avoid anything they see as an unnecessary burden. They enjoy their labor, sure, but without overworking. They don't chase after excess possessions, and notably, this is a big one, they avoid traditional structures like marriage or starting families. The idea is that by stripping away these burdens, a person is finally free to actually enjoy the experience of being alive.
The foundational difference in focus here is incredibly stark. The survivor is constantly worrying about biological continuity, like how to stay alive and maybe survive just a little bit more comfortably. But the liver? Completely unbothered by that. Their focus is 100% on the quality and the pure joy of the human experience itself. It's a total shift from quantity and duration to pure quality.
All right, Section 4, the opposition of mindsets.
The underlying motivation for every single action is just completely opposed here. The survival mindset is constantly burdened by the heavy weight of obligation. It's driven by the phrase, I have to. I have to study, I have to work, I have to compete. Conversely, the living mindset treats life as this enriching game. Work is a fulfilling activity. Socializing isn't just networking to get ahead, it's purely for the joy of friendship and connection.
And the text argues that these deeply ingrained mentalities produce completely opposite physical and emotional realities. The anxiety of survival literally manifests as frowning, sighing, pessimism, and this kind of desperate greed. Meanwhile, the expansiveness of living, that results in smiling, an open-minded optimism, and a much more leisurely pace.
I want you to take a second and ask yourself honestly, which of these emotions do you align with on a daily basis? Are you anxious, constantly busy, but somehow still feeling empty or fearful? Or do you feel free, comfortable, leisurely, and worry-free? It's a pretty stark mirror to hold up to our modern lifestyles, isn't it?
Now, if you found yourself identifying more with the survivor traits, hey, you are certainly not alone. Shufeng observes that it's genuinely shocking to discover that the vast majority of humanity are merely survivors. Only a tiny, almost imperceptible fraction of people have actually achieved the state of truly living.
Which brings us to Section 5. Which one are you?
Ultimately, the life of a survivor is described pretty bluntly by the source text. It lacks quality, taste, self-restraint, and hope. It's viewed as a hollow pursuit. But the life of a true liver is rich. It's full of flavor, refined taste, inner self-restraint, and boundless hope.
So Zhuofeng leaves us with this exact provocative challenge. Take a hard look at the true nature of your daily grind. Are you just spinning your wheels in a biological loop of accumulation and anxiety, or are you actually experiencing the profound, leisurely joy of existence? It's a really powerful question to carry with you today. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I hope this provided a fascinating look into a radically different way to view our time on Earth.